What's up guys, DylCraftZ here, welcome back to another reaction video. So we'll be reacting to 5 ghost videos that you shouldn't watch alone by DylCraftZ's finest. So it's like 7 in the morning. Well, I should be lucky that it's not like midnight or like at 2 or 3 in the morning or like devil's hour. Thank God for that. But it's like 7:30 in the morning right now, so I think I may be good, but I am the only one up, so I'm not sure, but whatever. And it's been a while since I last reacted to a scary video. I don't know when was the last time that I reacted to a scary video. I'm not sure, but whatever, let's just react to it. And it's been a while since I last reacted to DylCraftZ's finest, so it's going to be cool too. So all credits goes to him in the description below and the comment section pinned. So without any further ado, let's begin this video and let's see how it goes. Wrong video now. And also make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And also turn on post notifications next to my channel name. Let's go.
Before we begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button to get notified every day for more amazing content. With that being said, let's begin. Number 5. Ghost in Mirror. This little girl has something strange going on with her, and we wouldn't be surprised to hear that she grows up to be a little terror. She definitely seems like she's possessed by some ancient evil, although it could just be that some malevolent spirit is busy haunting her every waking moment. This video is terrifying, and after seeing it, we wouldn't want to spend a single second in this little girl's presence. It seems like she's a completely normal girl going peacefully about her day. There seems to be nothing out of the ordinary, and it initially seems like nothing strange is gonna happen. She's just brushing her hair and having fun, pausing to look at the camera every once in a while, clearly enjoying the attention she's getting. If you watch the mirror closely, then you eventually see what led this video to gain so much attention. At one point, the girl looks back into the mirror and admires her reflection for a few seconds before turning back to the camera. The only issue here is that one of her 3 reflections doesn't seem quite so ready to look away just then. It continues to stare at us through the mirror on the far right, with the creepiest look on its evil little face. That sideways look is enough to give us chills all up and down our spines. It basically says that it wants us all dead and that it's only a matter of time before it's able to gain complete control of its host. We don't know about you, but we think this is one of the scariest things we've seen in a long time. The person holding the camera then zooms in on the mirror, making it clear that they saw the same thing we did. Why didn't they drop the camera and run for their lives is way beyond us. They must be completely insane. It could be that they already knew about this secret power and that they're in on it too, although that would make posting it online a pretty stupid move for them. We haven't heard much come of this video, and this little girl hasn't wiped out any cities en masse just yet, but if she's allowed to continue to grow those powers, then we're sure it'll happen eventually if it happens to be real. Then again, it could be that the relevant ghost hunting authorities, or some kind of exorcist, was able to expel this demon from its host, in which case we don't have to worry quite as much just yet. Number 4. Haunted House. Searching through an obviously dilapidated house at night while using flashlights to make your way around isn't the smartest thing you can do. It also shows a complete lack of preparedness and foresight in the case of this video. It's clear that these guys don't know what they're doing, clearly bumbling around a place they heard was haunted as a dare between them. The house itself is Barton Mansion, located in California. The house clearly looks like it hasn't been lived in for years, with mold and mildew creeping up all the walls and everything being in an advanced state of disrepair. The wood trim is pretty much rotted out, and the night vision mode on their camera gives the entire scene a strange glow. They navigate through the house, talking amongst themselves and making comments about the place, until one of them hears something strange and decides to investigate. They prepare to head through an open doorway until one of them brings their flashlight up to reveal a truly terrifying sight. There's a large figure in the doorway, heading towards them, looking disheveled and like it really means business. They don't miss a beat and start screaming obscenities as they run for cover. with the scene basically looking like it was every man for himself. After they notice the figure, it looks like it ducks back behind the door, just as startled as they are. They finally turn the camera off as they make their escape, making for quite a dramatic ending and leaving us unaware of their fate. When we went back to take a closer look at the ghost, however, we noticed a strange light in its hand that looks surprisingly like a dim flashlight, leading us to believe that it could very well have been a friend positioned there to make for a good ghost story when the video was eventually uploaded. It's unclear what the object actually is, and we'll concede that it could be some form of ghostly lantern that possibly features because the spirit died while holding it. No matter what the real story is, this is one scary ghost video, especially when watched at night, and it definitely gave us the creeps when we discovered it. Many commenters are convinced it's 100% genuine, although there are plenty of skeptics just like us who can't get on board quite so easily. Number 3. Secondary School Spirit. Taken at Deer Park Secondary School, which has been hailed by some as being the most haunted school in Cork City, this video shows some very mysterious things happening after everyone went home for the day, leaving the school completely empty. Empty except for the spirits that haunt its halls, that is. This video went viral when it was first uploaded, and for good reason. Nobody wants their kid to go to a school that's so clearly haunted because you never know how these spirits will react. We have to admit that we'd probably end up going a little crazy if we were stuck between worlds in an eternal limbo, unable to effectively reach out or communicate with anyone else. It would definitely be a lonely existence. And it seems that most spirits who have to put up with a possible eternity of ethereal torment will eventually give in and start getting pissed off, eventually building up to becoming violent. We really can't knock them for it, but it does suck for the living having to put up with their worrying tantrums. This one is definitely starving for attention, although its timing could be better if it really wants to communicate. It starts slow, with doors opening and closing. You're left thinking, at least right off the bat, that it could just be an awkward breeze or a pressure anomaly causing them to move on their own. Then, the lockers start violently rocking back and forth, almost toppling over on a number of swings. This continues for quite some time, until everything becomes deathly silent once again. The final 2 incidents involve individual lockers flying open, knocking papers on the floor, along with the wet floor sign being thrown by an invisible force. This is definitely paranormal activity at its best. But, like we said earlier, this scene isn't the safest, especially for the kids. Thankfully, there haven't been any incidents like this reported during the day, and we really hope this was all just an elaborate prank put on by an overactive group of students. If that was the case, then we'd have to give them credit. But if this is really what it looks like, which is a real-life haunting, then we'd be pulling our kids out of there without a second thought. Number 2. Tabletop Creepiness. This video starts with a nanny cam watching a little girl playing in her room. She doesn't initially notice the strange things happening around her because, we'll admit, they're pretty slight at first. Nothing seems to be amiss until you see the doll resting on the leg of the chair on the left begin to move ever so slightly. It keeps moving around, bit by bit, until it finally stops moving. The girl continues playing with her other dolls. Thankfully, none of them show any signs of turning into possessed spirits because we all know how that ends. It's never a good thing to see dolls come to life, and they're generally pretty murderous once they get going. The same girl is drawing a picture at a table when something happens that she simply can't miss. The papers in front of her suddenly start flying around the room as if they've been tossed haphazardly by someone or something unseen. Like the doll, it starts with slight movements, but slowly progresses into almost all of them being knocked off of the table. The girl has, at this point, lost her cool and gone running to find someone to help them, and we're sure that she must have been terrified. Even watching this video was enough to scare the living daylights out of us, and seeing something like that would severely damage our psyches to the point where we'd possibly have a complete mental break. The video ends on an even stranger and more violent note as the table itself begins lurching about and shifting itself towards where the girl ran off to. Perhaps the spirit was another kid trying to play with her, but we think she did the right thing by getting the hell out of there pronto. We'd never take any chances with a ghost and would rather run from a haunting than try to see if whatever it is happens to be friendly. This particular ghost doesn't seem like the friendly type and is less akin to Casper and more like something we'd see in The Exorcist. We've gone back and watched this video dozens of times, each time becoming more convinced that it must be real. We don't see any signs of trickery, especially with regard to the doll.
Especially
and there's
when
no
that
evidence
girl's
of
running.
anyone else lurking around manipulating things behind the camera. Plenty of commenters agree with us, although we're still holding out hope that this was just a well-played trick instead of signs of spirits that do very much seem like they're intent on causing harm. With so many ways to get hurt or killed these days, that's basically just one more thing for us to have to worry about, and we wouldn't even have to go outside to become an unlucky victim. Number 1. Rocking chair moving. The eerie green lighting in this room, along with the creepy background music in this video, all add to the absolutely terrifying surprise that happens as it progresses. The rocking chair, seemingly placed in a child's bedroom, doesn't show any signs of being possessed and just sits there, motionless. After quite some time and a lot of suspense being built up, the chair all of a sudden begins to teeter back with the first signs of a true haunting, going from 0 to rocking quite spectacularly, all in the matter of a second or two. It continues along like this for a very short time, only a few seconds, before the truly terrifying part of the video kicks in. As the chair stops rocking back and forth, a strange shape appears below it, which you slowly realize is a girl crawling her way out from absolutely nowhere, heading directly towards the camera.
That scared me.
We say slowly, but it all happens rather quickly and can easily catch you off guard. If you happen to watch this alone with the sound up, then you definitely get one hell of a good scare, and we jumped clear out of our own chairs. When you're only expecting a rocking chair to move, with the title of the video simply being Rocking Chair, seeing the creepiest little girl ever scurry up to you will absolutely make your heart leap out of its chest and leave you breathless for at least a few seconds as you try to come to terms with what you just witnessed. The video then freezes on a close-up of her grizzled face, making the moment even more surreal. Alright, Top 5ers, we have something very exciting for you to see. Make sure to visit our other channel, The Brilliant. If you like what we have on Top 5's Finest, then we know you will love what we have there too. But be warned, the videos over on The Brilliant are extremely addicting to watch as well. There will be a link in the description to The Brilliant channel, so make sure to visit us now. Or you can go to our latest video popping up on screen right now. Come on, click it. You know you want to. Oh, and while you're here, subscribe also. Heard it gives you superpowers. Anyway, see you soon.
Wow. By the end there, that scared me the most. Oh my god. I like and don't like scary videos at the same time, because I like scary videos because it gets you a pretty good scare and a pretty good reaction out of them. And I don't like scary videos because it could, like, eventually, like, I could, like, dream about them. And I don't like scary videos because if I watch it at the middle of the night and I start to get paranoid or curious that anything's gonna happen on my house. So yeah, anyways guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to drop a like, comment down below your thoughts and your video suggestions, and also subscribe to my channel for more videos, reaction videos, and also turn on post notifications so you guys will stay notified on every single video. So yeah, subscribe to Top 5's Finest in the description below in the comment section pinned, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye everyone.